Hello everybody, welcome to our Tuesday lunch chat. Sarah here, coming to you from our shipping area. So not so glamorous, definitely not the inside of the store. I mean, it's part of the inside, it's just not what you usually see. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I'm gonna have a little bit of an abbreviated chat today. It's really bugging me that this is not level. There we go. Let's little tilt the camera. Because I am shipping out these winter swag orders for Not Another Club. Woo! The t-shirts arrived. And so everybody who's been so patiently waiting for their t-shirts and or their t-shirt plus tote packages, they are going out today. In fact, I've actually got half of them done. And the other half will get done after this chat, which will be just a little bit shorter than usual. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, isn't this lovely? When I think back to way back when I first started doing lunch chats, it was the end of 2019. And oh my gosh, I was so nervous. And I would be sitting at my desk in my dark little office because the shop would be open. So it wasn't conducive to just standing out in the store. Plus I was just so new to it. I would have just been like a nervous wreck. But I would do it in my office. The lighting is terrible in there. I hadn't redone my office yet. So it was just this mishmash hodgepodge of furnishings and wire displays and just like stuff crammed everywhere. And if you go back and look at those, because they're still in the Facebook video archives on our page, they're just a hot mess. I mean, I know it's not that important what the background looks like, but boy, I look at those and I just think, wow, lots changed since 2019. Because then COVID hit, I started doing the lives out in the store instead because nobody was here. And then I got to redo my office later that year. And so much, obviously. Now I'm in the crow's nest, coming to you live from the shipping zone. So I don't know what room raider means. I just happened to look at a random comment from Julia that says room raider. Room raider. I have no idea. Maybe that relates to something earlier. Okay, but check out what I'm wearing, folks. Woo! I got on my club tee. So those of you that are not in the club, I'm not trying to rub this in your face, but look at the cool stuff you get when you're in the club. So this awesome artwork was drawn by my sister, and we were able to put it onto 2 pieces of swag, and club members got to choose one for free, and then they could order more if they wanted both. But so we did it on the t-shirt, which I just showed you, but here's a little bigger close-up. It's our gorgeous club mascot, Chester the Crow. Caw, caw. And he's got knitting needles in his feet, and he's wearing a lovely knit scarf along with his trademark hat. And then we were also able to put this artwork on an amazing tote bag, because I know not everybody wants a t-shirt. And it's a really beautiful kind of woven fabric, like a kind of silvery blue charcoal tote. So really, really awesome pieces of swag, and they're all going out now. So yay! And that's why I put my t-shirt on. I actually got 2 sizes. I'm wearing the large right now, which fits fine, but sometimes I just want a little roomier, more relaxed thing going down, and so I got myself an XL also. So there will be a little bit left over, club members. I won't know until I'm done shipping everything, but if you want to purchase more than what you've already signed up to get free, then stay tuned, because we might have a few bits of leftovers. So thank you, Beth. I'm wearing the variety show hat and the fingering weight, one of my absolute favorites. It's my go-to. 10 minutes before this video, my hair was a hot mess and a black scrunchie. And that is why we make hats. So that we can throw them on before we go live on Facebook. So yeah. Just a few quick things, and then I'm just going to hop off. So it's going to be a nice short video today. Jill finished the most adorable baby sweater ever. We're trying to buff up our baby sweater samples, because we had a ton back when she knit all of the littles out of Marie's Knit a Little book. And then some of those were gifts that she gave out, and some of them we've discontinued the yarns they were made in, so we can't really display them anymore. So we're trying to pump out some new samples, and this is adorable. This little guy's called Chuck. I bet you can guess why it's named Chuck. Little Charlie Brown. And it's knit with this is Knitted Rios. And this size, which is the 6 to 9 month size. Nope, this is the 12-month size. This was only 2 skeins. And barely 2 skeins at that. She's actually going to try and do a baby hat that has this little pattern in it, using our basic baby hat pattern, our top notch hat, with the leftovers, because there's still plenty left over. So Chuck, this sweater, which is so adorable, this goes all the way from a size 3 months to 8 years. So if you've got bigger kids to knit for, this would be a really great sweater, good for girls or boys. It is just so cute. And so she did our sample in Cosmos from Malabrigo in the Rios. And then I just pulled this one. This would be another really beautiful option. This is Lotus. So, of course, we have like a million more colors. I mean, there's tons of Rios options if you wanted to make a Chuck. I think we need a Chuck in adult size, don't you think? Didn't even think to investigate if that exists. I would totally wear this. I could probably hack the 8-year-old size and just make it bigger. Anyway, oh, I do not need to scheme about more things to cast on. I did finish an old whip. We had another volleyball weekend, which means a lot of knitting for me. Actually, that's not what I knit on. Wait, I forgot. I knit on my big gradient because that one's mindless. I knit my Marvelous shawl just in the downtime, and I finished it. I bound off yesterday while waiting for the longest service appointment ever for my car. So I finished it off. It's blocking now. I'll have it next week to show you. This is the Brioche by Leslie and Robinson. It's called Marvelous, and I did it in 3 colors of Tosh Merino Light, and you guys are going to be blown away because it is so beautiful. So anywho, that'll be next week. So the last thing I want to show you, yeah, definitely adult Chuck. Yeah, I agree, Lee. Oh, this tea feels so good. Okay. It is already a new month, which means, well, I mean, I know that this is the 31st, yes, but it means that our limited edition colors have all just arrived. And if you were a subscriber, yours have already shipped. So we have a few leftovers. The first I'm going to show you is the HERstory color this month. It's stunning. This would make a really, really gorgeous basalt flow mitts. Really gorgeous. This is called Lilith's Brood, and the featured author this month is Octavia Butler, which is very timely because Kindred is coming out soon. I can't remember if it's a limited series or a movie, but Octavia Butler is a Black science fiction writer. She actually passed away in 2006. And this colorway was dyed inspired by book 3 of the Xenogenesis series, which is sometimes referred to as Lilith's Brood, and that's the name of this colorway. So Lilith's Brood, honoring Octavia Butler, and you too could get your hands on some of this and make basalt flow mitts out of it. It would be so great. Or make whatever you want, because awesome. The other ones are the Tosh Hue-of-the-Moment for this month, which is called Kodama. And we have it in 2 different weights. I reversed the camera so that the club would read correctly for you guys, but now, of course, I'm confused the entire time about which direction to move. I'm still confused. Oh my gosh. So here's, it's challenging. This is the DK. So Kodama is just this gorgeous, there we go. Green to very, very faint, almost cream, but it's kind of mint. So it's like almost neon to mint, and it's just absolutely stunning. So we have it in the Tosh DK base, and we have it in Tosh Merino Light. Look how beautiful this is. So we have a few extra skeins of those also, if you would like to get your hands on those. Of course, if you want, oh, my tea just stuck to some tissue. Sorry about that. If you would like to make sure that you always get those limited edition colors ahead of everybody else and at a discount, we offer subscriptions on both of those. So you can choose your weight in the Tosh or get both. And then you can also sign up for the HERstory as well. And I think we have a few subscription spots open right now. So it is not totally full. If you wanted to just, be on top of it, make sure they always arrived in a timely manner and with a little bit of a discount. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's everything. Yep, I'm just looking all around. So if you were somebody that selected in-store pickup for your swag, it's going to be ready. Of course, you'll get those email notifications as well. But all right, my lovely, lovely peoples, I'm going to cut this one short and get back to filling those orders, get them all out to the club members. And if you're watching this video and going, what the heck is this club she keeps talking about? And how do I get one of those t-shirts? The doors to the club will open again late this summer. So we do have a sign up to get onto the wait list if you want to make sure you get notified when those doors open. It's a screaming good deal. It's a monthly or annual option in terms of payment, and there's lots of things to be had. There is a pattern every month, a free pattern, a brand new free pattern. There are special shopping discounts only club members get. There is swag periodically throughout the year. Lots of fun things. This week we just released a really fun printable resource for club members. It's a WIPs tracker to keep track of your works in progress. And I think for all people to make something like this, it's really, to me, it's funny that I did it because I am all about using Ravelry and keeping track of everything, and I don't need a piece of paper to write it down on, except I clearly do, because I can't even tell you how many times I've picked up a project bag of some old WIP, and I'm like, oh, I should get this going again. Let's see where I'm at. Pull out the pattern. I've left myself no notes, but not only that, I've taken the needle tips off of the cords and put little holders on so that I could harvest those needle tips for some new thing I casted on, God knows why. And I have no idea even what needles I got gauge on. So this is a printable that you can write all of that stuff down, shove it in that project bag, and then that's okay. If you set it down for 3 years, you're going to pick it up and you're going to know where you were and what you were making and why, and on what needles and what your gauge was. Sharon says she has many mystery projects. Yeah, me too, Sharon. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. Yeah. I even have a couple of them in there right now. I can think of one. One of them is that David Rose sweater that the yarns wound. I swatched, got gauge, and didn't write down on what needle I got gauge. See, we all do this stuff. That's why I made the WIPs tracker. So if you think that sounds awesome, you should join the club too when the doors open again later this summer. Okay, everybody, I promised I would let you go early, and then I just rambled for like another 4 minutes. Okay, I will see you back here, same time, same place, next week. And I'll maybe look more presentable, and I won't be in the shipping area, and I'll have more knitting to talk about. Attack of the squirrels. Yes, I actually swatched for the David sweater. I've got the little swatch in the bag with the yarn and the pattern, and no clue what needles I used. I guess that means I swatch again. All right, everyone. Love you all. Mwah, mwah. Kisses, kisses. Toodaloo.